What is the difference between committed, adopted, removed, rolled over, and completed? Committed or planned are the user stories that we commit to during sprint planning. When the sprint started, these are the things we knew about. Adopted are the things that we brought into our sprint and committed to after sprint planning. Removed are the items that we removed from the sprint after sprint planning. Usually this refers to things that we know we will do in the future and they're moved to the general backlog. Sometimes this also includes things that are withdrawn, meaning we've canceled it, we're not going to do it. I count that separately and is usually included in the done items. At the end of a sprint, when we close a sprint, the things that are not completed may be referred to as rolled over. Some people just automatically move them to the next sprint, which is not best practice. It is best practice to reprioritize them, which means if they are a priority, they go to the next sprint. If they are not, they go to the general backlog. The best Scrum trainers will say that they should all go to the backlog. The items that we did get to done are considered completed or done. Using our example of we have a velocity of 20 points. We know that's how much we tend to complete each sprint. Yet the team has a history of committing to 25 points each sprint. As a Scrum Master, I'm going to suggest that we don't do that anymore, that we commit to 20 or less points. Or if the team has a throughput of 6 items and they tend to commit to 10 to 15, I'm going to say that's not working for us. What if the team tends to adopt 2 items each sprint? And that has been a common theme. If they are completing those 2 items on top of the 6 they've already committed to, then really their new throughput is 8 items. If they are bugs, meaning ad hoc, and we couldn't have known about them, then maybe we just keep doing what we're doing, plan for 6, knowing that those 2 are going to come in. However, if those 2 items are things we could have known about, then maybe we try to go ahead and get them lined up during our sprint planning, and we're now moving forward with 8 items as our commitment. What if I notice, though, that not only do we continue to adopt 2 items into the sprint, we tend to have 2 items that are incomplete at the end of each sprint. Are they the 2 items that were adopted into the sprint? Or did the 2 items that we adopted into the sprint actually deprioritize 2 of the things that we committed to in sprint planning? The goal of Scrum is to become stable and predictable. If I'm finding we can't accurately do that within a sprint, I'm going to recommend that we consider our sprint cadence, or if something like Kanban is a better fit.